Greetings, food enthusiasts, and those of you currently questioning your life choices while doom scrolling. Today we are talking about a crossover event nobody asked for. It's not Marvel meets DC, but it's nanoplastics meets Salmonella. We have all heard the plastic in the ocean speech. We know it's in the rain, the soil, and possibly everywhere. Also lately, the news has moved from the environment to our most private biology. Literally. But a brand new 2026 study just dropped a bombshell. The plastic touching our food might be acting like a super soldier serum for bacteria. Researchers at the University of Illinois took polystyrene, that's the stuff in foam meat trays and takeaway boxes, and watched it interact with Salmonella enterica. They found that when Salmonella hangs out with these tiny plastic particles, it doesn't just sit there. It undergoes pathogen plasticity. And it's not just Salmonella. In 2025, the same team found that E. coli gets stressed out by positively charged nanoplastics. And just like a stressed out dog is more likely to bite, stressed E. coli starts pumping out more Shiga-like toxins. The 2026 study showed that Salmonella has a literal battle strategy for plastic. Upon first contact, the bacteria go into offensive mode. They turn up their virulence genes and build thicker biofilms. Think of a biofilm as a bacterial bunker made of slime. It makes them harder to wash off and harder to kill. Eventually, they run out of energy and switch to defensive mode. They slow down, conserve resources, and just wait. This allows them to survive in the environment for way longer than usual. Here is where it gets scary. The study suggests that the physiological stress from these nanoplastics trigger cross resistance. Even though plastic isn't an antibiotic, the training the bacteria gets from surviving plastic stress makes them better at surviving actual life-saving drugs. Talking about an increase in antimicrobial resistant genes just from touching a foam tray. Having said that, plastic is still the MVP for preventing food waste. But based on the fact that these plastics are literally training pathogens to be more aggressive, we have one more reason to change how we handle our plastic kitchen equipment apart from the microplastics themselves. For example, if your Tupperware looks like it survived World War II, it's shedding nanoplastics. It might be a good time to replace it. Also, switching to glass for hot or acidic foods is a good approach. Additionally, since plastic makes biofilms stickier, a quick rinse of a plastic cutting board might not be enough. You have to scrub it really well. To close this video, a quick science reality check before everyone throws their Tupperware into the ocean. The experiments we talked about were done in controlled lab conditions, where bacteria were exposed directly to nanoplastics. Scientists still don't know how often this happens in real kitchens or food systems. The research shows is that nanoplastics can stress bacteria and change how they behave. Early on, that stress can increase virulence traits like biofilm formation. Later, the bacteria shift into survival mode and slow down. Some stress responses also activate genes linked to antibiotic resistance, but that doesn't mean plastic is literally creating drug-resistant superbugs. Right now, researchers describe it as a potential mechanism that still needs more real-world evidence. The takeaway isn't that plastic instantly creates superpathogens. It's that tiny plastic particles can interact with microbes in ways scientists are only beginning to understand. You can check out the description for the full list of citations and leave a comment if you are a team glass containers or if you are a plastic for life supporter who uses empty yogurt buckets over and over again. See you in the next launch session.